Now we live in an era where it's evident that oversharing has become common behavior, primarily due to the sway of social media, including platforms like TikTok, OnlyFans, Instagram, etc. These platforms exemplify what the Stoics warned us about. Stoicism reminds us that certain aspects of our lives should remain sacred and private. These principles can guide us towards a more mindful, intentional, and balanced existence. Drawing upon timeless Stoic teachings, in this video, we will uncover 7 things you should never expose to others, safeguarding your inner tranquility and preserving your truest self. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you liked the video so that you can help me continue spreading the Stoic philosophy. If you are not subscribed, I recommend you subscribe and activate the bell so you don't miss any videos. The first thing which you should never tell anyone is about your weakness and your strength. There are 2 big reasons for not telling anyone about your weakness and strength. The first reason is if your enemy comes to know about your strength, they will somehow find a way to tackle your strength, and then it will not remain your strength anymore. Similarly, if you share your weakness with others, people will start taking advantage of it and can blackmail you in the future. Thus, you will always be under their control, and you will have to obey them. Even a husband should never tell his weakness to his wife, and a wife should not tell her weakness to her husband, because they can sometimes take advantage of each other's weakness, and the one whose weakness is known to the other will have to be under the suppression of the other person. The second thing which you should never share with others is your past mistakes and future plans. Whatever mistake you have done in your past, you should never share it with others. You cannot rectify your past mistakes by sharing them with others. Rather, you will become a reason for ridicule in the eyes of people. After knowing your past mistakes, people will start making fun of you behind your back. They will start seeing you doubtfully, and their trust in you will also decrease. Even though you have improved in your life, people will still see you by associating with your past mistakes, and you will not be seen as a trustworthy person. This will spoil your image in society. Also, you should not tell your future plans to others. There are 2 big disadvantages of doing so. The first is when you start telling people about your future goals. People will start to praise you. However, from inside, they feel jealous of you. And when you listen to their praise, you start to become complacent. And when you become complacent, your enthusiasm subsides, and then you lose the passion to achieve your goal. The second disadvantage is when you share your future plans with people. They start feeling jealous of you from inside. They start wishing for your failure. They will try to demotivate you, and if possible, they will create the obstacles in your future plans. Therefore, you should never expose to others your future plans with others and keep them secret. You can tell them only after achieving them. The third thing you should never tell anyone is about your friends and enemies. However, most people are least concerned about who are your friends and who are your enemies. But still, this is sensitive information that should not be shared with anyone. Those people who wish harm for you can take advantage of this information. If your enemies come to know about who are your friends, they can make good relations with your friends and instigate them against you. Similarly, if your friends know who are your enemies, and if in the future you have a fight with your friends, they can join hands with your enemies and harm you. Therefore, you should never tell anyone who are your friends and who are your enemies. The fourth thing you should never tell anyone is about your sorrow and helplessness. It has been seen that whenever there is any sorrow in our life, we start sharing it with others. We feel that by sharing our sorrow, our grief will decrease, but in reality, by doing this, we prove to be a weak and helpless person in the eyes of others. By doing this, most of the people will not help you, but will definitely make fun of you behind your back. And if someone helps you, then he will expect even greater help from you in return. And if you could not help him in return, then he will get angry with you. And if by mistake you shared your problem with any of your enemies, then they will manipulate your helplessness, because your enemies will know that right now you are weak and helpless, and this is the right time to take revenge from you. Therefore, never share your sorrow and helplessness with others. Also, try to read people's minds while giving them money, because if you could read their mind, then you will come to know about their intentions, and then you can save yourself from many unwanted circumstances. The fifth thing you should never expose to others is about your home affairs. You should not tell anyone about matters in your house, what is going on inside your home among your family members, and what is going on between you and your life partner. It has been seen that there are often frequent small arguments in every house. But matters of the house should never come out. Many times, after a small argument or fight at home, we start sharing our home matters with others. We start criticizing our family members with others. But we forget that the person who is listening to us can humiliate us in public for these things in the future. When we start talking about our home matters in front of others, people get a chance to enter into our domestic affairs. They can take advantage of our domestic disputes if needed. Apart from that, when our family members come to know that we have discussed our family matters with others and criticized them, they will also feel very bad, and then our relationship with them will get even worse. Therefore, you should never talk about your family matters with others. The sixth thing which you should never tell anyone is about your income and your savings. There are two main reasons behind not revealing your income to others. The first reason is if you earn a handsome income every month and your friends and relatives come to know about your income, they will start to feel jealous of you and will start asking you to lend them money. And if you lend them money, they will be reluctant to return the money to you because they would feel that you earn more than enough and have enough savings, so you are not in need of money. This will spoil your relationships with them. On the other hand, if your income is low and your friends and relatives come to know about your low income, they will not have due respect for you. They will make fun of your low income behind your back. Also, they will not lend you money when you need it because they would feel that you don't earn enough income to return their money. This will also spoil your relationships with them, and you will not be able to earn due respect in society. Therefore, it is wise not to tell others about your income and savings. The seventh and last thing which you should never tell anyone is about your humiliation. If you have ever been humiliated in your past for any reason, you should never tell anyone about it, not even your life partner. At that time, your life partner might speak in your favor, but later they will keep taunting you about that insult again and again. Similarly, if other people come to know about your past humiliation, they can humiliate you by talking about it in front of others. Therefore, you should never tell anyone about your humiliation if you ever had any. I look forward to your comments. If you found this useful, please leave a like to reach more people with this philosophy. If you want to follow more content, subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I hope this video has been as enriching for you as it has been for me. Here are 2 videos full of historical wisdom that I believe you will appreciate. Hugs, and until next time.